Piaggio 108A Serie 2 must be one of the worst planes in game. Even as a veteran player with over 6,000 hours in the game, I couldn't make it work. Armed with 102mm 102-35 Mod 14 cannon and multiple defensive radar MGs, it fails as an attacker and as a plane as well. Battle rating and repair cost wise it works, as both are quite favorable for it, but that's the end of its pros. Like any other cannon plane, the 102mm gun itself is asking for a juicy target to shoot. Only problem here is that the tail blocks accurate shots in third-person view, and the shell itself flies in a weird arc that then causes some serious issues with aiming. Speaking of firing in arcs, the defensive capabilities of this plane are abysmal also. Defensive turrets are located on its wings and they are controlled remotely by gunners inside the fuselage. Sure, it can deal with AI tanks on large open fields who have predetermined path to drive. In ground RB, hitting tanks turn into a complete nightmare as the main gun fires in arc, and pulling up this massive skywell from dive is a chore of its own. Also, a plane as massive as the P.108A can be hit easily even with main caliber tank gun from ground. I would say forget it from ground RB and use the SM91 and 92 instead. No, seriously. Don't fly this thing in ground RB. Not even for the memes, you will just upset and frustrate yourself and your teammates. And yeah, it also sucks in air RB. Period. It's easy target for everything. It can't climb for bomber hunting, and also it can't dive or deal with other planes. The engines overheat easily, even a measly 10-degree climb is also a struggle for this plane due to its size and weight. But what was this plane made for then, if it fails its role in ground and air game modes? Why, of course it was made for naval. Nah, just kidding. It sucks in naval also, as ship AI gunners tend to snipe your plane even from 4 kilometers away, and yeah, the gun does no damage against ships. Choose between the AP or HE belt and you will get unsatisfactory and inconsistent results. For an average Joe or for a person who wants to enjoy War Thunder, I would recommend to skip this plane. There is pretty much nothing else to say about this plane but negative things. It's not effective as HS129 or PBJ1H or meme-worthy as Key 109. It is way more effective to take bomber variant of P108 and carpet bomb stuff with its awesome payload. I repeat, stay away from this plane. Italian tech tree is full of excellent planes, so fly them. Stay away from self-torture and remember, victory over for a few measly kills.